Hello everybody, my name is Little Blue, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Is that a... oh, I thought that might have been a bear. Now what I was planning on doing last episode after looting the store was heading east. There's a little town here with a hospital. I was going to loot the hospital looking for antibiotics. However, since I found antibiotics in the medicine cabinet, I've got a different plan. I'm going to head west. There's a bookstore a little ways down this road. And one thing I haven't found any yet, and I haven't talked about, is the schematic system. So if I go into my recipe and, for instance, I search for a crossbow, I'll see I need forged iron, leather, and wood to make a crossbow. But you'll also notice this book icon, it's grayed out. That means you have to find a schematic for the crossbow to be able to make it. And that's one of the first things I want to make. Luckily, bookstores have books. Books have schematics. So that's where we're going to head. I won't bore you with the journey there, so I'll see you as soon as I get there. Alright, that took a little while. We got 3 hours until nightfall, so that should be plenty of time to clean up this mess. As long as I don't miss too much. Oh! Took an arrow to the knee. Well, I'm no Robin Hood, that's for sure. Oh boy. Now, I don't want to go all the way down to these houses because there are more zombies there. This guy's actually dead. Sometimes they get stuck in that animation, which can be terrifying if you forget and you turn around and something's right there. There we go. Oh, come on. At least I took her ear off. Oh, come on. Got a crawler after us. Got another crawler after us. Okay, we're getting there. Headshot. Oh boy. Ooh. It's hard to decapitate someone with a blunt weapon, but don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. John Locke had it right. Ooh, excellent. So here's the first schematic I've found. It's an exploding crossbow bolt. Basically, it's a bunch of gunpowder duct taped to the end of a crossbow bolt. But it's a very effective weapon, especially for large hordes. Go ahead and harvest these bones quickly. Oh boy, I got a broken leg. Didn't even notice. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. I'll repair this. I'll harvest some cloth from my cotton. I'll use that to make a splint. And then I'll use that. That'll bind my leg. I'll be more susceptible to re-breaking it for a while. And I'll only move at 96% movement speed. There we go. I'm actually just going to break in through the window since it's faster. Go ahead and put my hat and my shirt back on. I was overheating on the run over. And I'm very hungry. I need to find some food. In fact, I'm hungry enough. I'm not going to leave it to chance. So I'll make a campfire and I will cook some of this meat that I am carrying around. Ooh. Saved by dog food. Still, that only puts me at 14%. Put down a campfire. Without a pot, I can only make charred meat, which dehydrates you, but I do have plenty of bottled water. So we'll let that cook while I loot the store. Leather couches, of course, give you leather. There you are. Yeah, the bookstores you don't have to break open crates, so looting goes pretty quick. So I'm not going to cut this out. You can see the whole process. There we go. While it might not seem as exciting, you also want to make sure you loot all the cabinets and filing cabinets. You can find some good stuff in them. Paper is good for shotgun shells. I'm not sure what else. That's an SMG schematic, which is excellent. More paper. A wrench schematic. A wrench is a construction tool. You can upgrade blocks twice as fast as with the stone axe. So that's good to have. Another wrench schematic. Since this is single player, I'll just read it. If we were playing multiplayer, I'd share it with a friend. But every time you read a schematic, you get one level in the type of smithing. So my tool smithing there went up. So it's not useless if you find multiples. Be careful not to step on the fire, because you will catch on fire. Chainsaw schematic. Nice. Oops. Leather hood schematic. I generally don't use leather armor. It's only useful in the cold biomes, because it really helps you stay warm. But anywhere else, you'll just overheat with it. I'm gonna get the whole leather set here, it seems like. Alright, I think that's everything. Yeah. A couple doors back here to break through. Oh, I did find this iron pickaxe in the Working Stiffs store. It's much better for breaking down those doors. Here's another safe, just to give you an idea of how long it takes to open one with these tools. I tend to save them until I have a steel pickaxe. And there's the nighttime music. Oh man, nothing in there. Painkillers, it's kind of gross. There are human turds in the toilets. They don't currently have any use, but I imagine they'll add a use in the future for fertilizing. But painkillers give you a slow life regeneration effect at the expense of a little bit of hydration. So here we are. My food is done. It doesn't fill you up extremely quickly, but it's better than munching on dog food. And you can notice it does dehydrate you quite a bit. Alright. So that's all the loot we got here. My timing was bad though. Nighttime just started, and I don't have anything else to do in this store. So now it becomes a matter of deciding what the best course of action is going to be. Should I risk going outside, or play it safe and stay the night indoors? I'll probably head out. I could head towards the treasure, and we could try to dig that up. I'm not overly enthused at the prospect of running around at night with just a bow. Oops. I also don't have any stamina buffs, so I won't be able to just easily outrun anything I do run into. Running into a single zombie is usually not a problem, but if you run into multiples or some dogs, it can be a problem. But what's a zombie apocalypse without a little risk? So I'm going to make a shovel. And I'm going to make some wood frames. And head south. If you do head out at night, you want to make sure you always keep some stamina in reserve. There's nothing worse than accidentally running out of stamina right when a zombie starts chasing after you. So run a little bit, walk a little bit, and you'll still cover ground nicely. Another thing I could point out, when you see a lot of plants, a lot of cotton and goldenrod, you'll notice it comes on this kind of reddish dirt. This is actually clay. Clay is very useful for metalsmithing. You also need it to create the forge initially. So it's not a bad idea to pick up a couple hundred early on. The voxel system for the game is interesting. Of course, you build with cubes, with blocks, but the environment is dealt with in diamonds. So if I align myself northwest and then I dig out a block, you'll see it doesn't dig out as a cube like you would expect. It digs out in a diamond pattern. This does make it a little bit confusing at times, trying to dig out the correct pattern. You can also get kind of lost if you're digging underground, but you do get used to it after a while. I kind of wish they would change it, but it is what it is. Level 6. Got more skills to spend. I'm gonna hurry and get Sexual Tyrannosaurus. With one level of that, I don't lose nearly as much stamina while I'm in the middle of mining as I used to. So yeah, just so you can have an appreciation of how important a mining helmet or a flashlight is, this is what you see without it. I don't know if you can make it out, but I can barely tell that there's some cotton over there. That's all I could see. Definitely don't want to be cut outside without a light source at night. Oh, here we go. Make sure nobody else is sneaking up on me. Oh, blood draw kit. You can draw your own blood and use that to craft first aid kits. We're entering a new biome here. It's the Burning Forest. Perpetually on fire. It's also home to the Burning Zombie. A terrifying creature at night. If it strikes you, you will catch on fire. Maybe it's a chance, I'm not sure. And you also have to be careful because the full block embers will set you on fire. I can walk over something like this, but one of those, old campfire, will actually set you on fire. Chicken. Undetected. Oh, here we go. Where are you at?